and welcome to a brand new week. We have an exciting week planned. We are off to Hornby Island. It is a 2-island hop. First we have to go to Denman Island, and then we drive across Denman Island, and then we will take another ferry over to Hornby, and we're going to spend the week camping on Hornby. So we are looking forward to that, and thanks for coming along with us. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, and let us know what you like about it in the comments. So right now we're crossing Denman Island to get to our second ferry to cross to Hornby Island. Okay, so we didn't make the ferry.
That's not a bad thing.
Which means
ice cream.
Yeah, so she makes, this is chocolate rhubarb, and this one is wild plum vanilla.
Oh, gotta show them the place. It's really cool.
Okay, and we weren't the only ones getting ice cream today. Okay, second ferry from Denman to Hornby now. This is a smaller ferry. And we are just grooving on this little camper right here.
Oh, that looks cute.
Looks fun. We made it to Hornby. Good morning. We've had an eventful morning so far here in Hornby, on Hornby. We moved the tent, we moved campsites, and you know, the site was really sunny and it was right next to the kids park, which is fun, but they start really early in that park. They started screaming at 7 a.m. this morning, so you know, that's, you know, actually not that early, but we're on vacation and we don't want to get up that early when we're on vacation. So we moved the whole tent and everything to another site that's much shadier because it's super hot here right now. And we're gonna do the Helliwell hike right now. We're gonna go out to the cliffs, and Trini and I are voting for just a really quick hike. We just want to hit the beach, but Senior Bosso there is like,
you can't do 5 or 6 hours at a beach.
Well, we're not proposing 5 or 6 hours at a beach, but we're just in vacation mode, and let's show you this hike, and then Trini and I can go to the beach, because the beach is actually one of the best beaches in and around the island too, so that's why we're anxious to get there as well. So much beautiful things to do on Hornby, so many beautiful things to do on Hornby Island. Okay, so here we are at the head of the trail, and see, it's one of these beautiful BC trails on Hornby Island. So why do we love Hornby Island so much? Why did you want to come back, Trinity? This was Trinity's request. We had 3 requests this summer. Mine was Strathcona. Tim's was
Banfield.
Tim's was Banfield.
No, Banfield was awesome.
Banfield was awesome. You just had to get there, which was, as you know, a no repeat to Banfield unless you go on the passenger ferry. So if you want to see why we came back to Hornby, you're going to have to watch the vlog, because we're going to show you. It's a pretty special place. It's with a lot of diverse landscape and geology, and we are going to show it to you. So let's get to this hike so we can get to the beach. Makes this hike sound not very eventful, which is really not true. This hike, as you can see, is pretty incredible.
The views on this hike are spectacular.
Yeah, the views are amazing. So here we go. Okay, so we're coming out of shady, cool forest. See the shadow line there? And into sunny, hot. Look at that ocean today and mountains. So hot. We are having unseasonably warm temperatures right now, and there's so many people here on the island enjoying it. I was just saying how hot it is. How hot is it, Trinity? Yesterday when we got here, it was 28 and so hot. Yesterday when we came here, it was 28 degrees Celsius in the shade. It was like 82 Fahrenheit in the shade. Look at this though. Look at how the water is just glistening. Okay, we're at the cliff edge right now, and look at these colors. It's just, an artist's palette. This straw gold and the shimmering off the ocean and the mountains and the trees. It's incredibly beautiful. I tell you one thing, we're not going to last long out here because it's flipping hot. So these are the cliffs that look at. Imagine how great that would be down there from the kayak. Pretty cool. I think we will come back. You're going to have a strawberry. This morning we went to a little fruit stand and market. We got some vegetables and fruit. And also the other thing we got was lots of chips. And I said, the reason we got chips is because there's signs all over. They say no fires actually, but we always read it as no fries, so I told Tim we have to get lots of chips because they don't let you have fries on the island. Okay, to the beach. To the beach, James.
To the beach.
Okay, we made it to the beach. This is Tribune Bay, and as you will see in a minute, a lot of people anchor their sailboats here. And this place was rammed yesterday. Not as many people here today because it's a Sunday. It's a Monday. It was the weekend yesterday. This is a beautiful sandy beach, and the water is really shallow, so you can walk out and the ocean gets really warm here. It's one of the most beautiful places in and around Hornby Island and in and around Vancouver Island to go swimming. It's a very popular spot. We're excited. We brought a little picnic and we're gonna set up here for the afternoon. And Tim, where'd Tim go? Washroom? What's that? Oh. Tim even got a hat for the occasion. So you can see how popular this beach is. A lot of people. Trinny's chosen our spot on the beach. Yes. Nice view for the afternoon. She chose the quiet end of the beach. Good job, Trin.
Thank you, Trin.
You say thumbs up. Good morning. We are at Ford's Cove this morning. This is one of the coolest parts of Hornby Island, and you can see all this really cool geology here, all the rock features. So that is what we are checking out this morning. Tim and Trinity are having some coffee and donuts. Okay, look at the size of these rocks that I'm walking past now. They're the same size as me. So, pretty cool, huh? Taller than me. And then all these little caves that you could hide under here. You can get all underneath there. And all underneath there. It's really neat, all these caves and cliffs. just the further we walk, the more varied the landscape. It's really cool. We just finished up our day. You have something to say, Tim?
Speak up.
We've been swimming all afternoon at Tribune Bay. It's another super scorching hot day. And what did we do this morning? Oh yeah, we were at Ford's Cove. And then in the hottest part of the day, we just kind of chilled out and charged our batteries at our glamping campsite, Brad's dad's, where they have electrical outlets and showers and flush toilets.
And beautiful views.
And yes, and beautiful views. So that's what we've been up to today. And now we're just sitting and waiting for a pizza at the bakery in this beautiful orchard.
Oh, it looks awesome. Thank you. What do you think?
Looking so good. I'm so hungry now. Good morning. It's our last full day here on Hornby, and we're going to do this trail, this unmarked trail that was recommended to us by somebody that we met when we were checking out trails. It's across from the bakery. Apparently it's a steep climb up here, and then there's some great lookout points. So that's our plan this morning, and some paddleboarding this afternoon. It's crazy busy here. Let me show you. This is the parking lot. But in all honesty, the weather took a turn this morning and things are a lot quieter here on Hornby. I don't know if everybody just packed up and went home, or I don't know what, but it's been scorching hot, and today the clouds came in and it's windy, but it's supposed to clear up this afternoon, so it's a perfect morning for a hike. Could be a little rain this morning, but that does not deter us. So here we go on this hike. This is one of the only hiking trails on Hornby that there are no mountain bikes, and this is a mountain biking haven on Hornby. So there you go. I guess you could take your mountain bike up that, but so it's not really a hiking destination, it's more of a mountain biking destination. So it's hard to find hiking trails. Although I guess you could hike on the mountain biking trails, it's just you'd be run over by mountain bikers all the time. Wow, they weren't kidding about this climb, huh? Oh, you guys got your walking sticks ready to go. Okay, we're finished. We started here and we walked all the way along the lookout point and finished here. And so we were saying how this is an island where you can do all these mountain biking trails. So there's Pad Thai, North Wind, Bill and Krista, Lox's Bagel, Cold Deck, but there's the Purgatory, the Four Dead Aliens, Test Tube, Tadpole, Fury Freak. But the thing that we want you to notice is look at this. Emergency helipad, emergency helipad 2, emergency helipad 3, emergency helipad 4. Not that mountain biking is a dangerous sport, but that they're prepared to helipad people out of here. So, I don't know. Do you guys mountain bike? You can let us know in the comments. But there's tons and tons, like all of these all over here are mountain biking trails too, and they've all got these really crazy names because I think they're thrill seekers, mountain bikers. Okay, we're going to head off, and it will be paddleboarding for us this afternoon. Okay, one of the best things about Hornby is the local co-op, and today we're going to have tacos from this taco stand for lunch. Okay, so we got this to try from the co-op, and it has carbonated water, fermented ginger root extract, pear juice, ginger root, beet sugar, more pear juice, dandelion root, and burdock root. So we're gonna try it. Have you guys ever tried this before? Have you ever tried it? You gonna try it too, Trini? It smells like root beer. Okay, we are back at Helliwell because there's no paddle boarding for us today. Unfortunately, the winds were too high, and he just said that when we called him, he came down and he said what was on the sign, which was that the winds are too high and you're just going to spend all your time, even in the bay, just fighting against the winds. So no paddle boarding, which is really unfortunate because we really enjoy paddle boarding. And in Victoria, basically, we need to find a spot in Victoria that rents paddle boards on lakes because in Victoria is really a challenge to paddleboard because you're always fighting against currents and waves. We always have to paddleboard on the ocean. Even in Cabro Bay, when we go there, it's a lot of work because there's a lot of wind and currents and waves. So anyway, that's our new mission when we go home, is to find somewhere to paddleboard on lakes in Victoria. So we're back at Helliwell. We did this hike earlier in our trip, but we didn't do the whole loop, and we thought we would do the whole loop now. It's a nice cool day today, so this is our second hike of the day. I think we'll sleep well tonight. You think we're gonna sleep well tonight, Mr. West?
Yes.
There was so much climbing on that first hike too. So this one, like look, I'm in a skirt and Birkenstocks. I'm in sandals. So this is like a really easy hike. It's super flat and it's just a 5K loop. It's super easy.
Oh, that's lovely.
But we might have to do it at a real good clip because we have to get back. It's what, 4 o'clock now?
Yeah. And
we've just been joking as we drive around at the hours people keep in Hornby, like 10 to 1, 10 to 4. and the co-op here closes at 6, and most restaurants close here at 6. So if we want to eat dinner, pick something up to have at the campsite for dinner, this hike might become a little more challenging in that it might not be endurance, but it might be speed that we're working on just to make sure we get home in time to have dinner. So this trail has 2 distinct parts, and the first part is this really beautiful forested part, which is lovely and gorgeous. And then the second part, which is all out along the coast, and it's almost like being in a meadow. They call it cliffs, and there are some cliffs. So this is the first part, and there's quite a bit of the loop in the forest. And then the second part is quite different geography. You can't see my face, but you can see how the landscape's really going to start to change now as we walk along the ocean's edge there. And yeah, there you go. So we're going to be walking all along the ocean's edge, but we've still got a little bit, we're transitioning. There, you can see me now. Now we're walking along the edge. We're still a little bit of forest, but the big transition now to the more meadow-like coastal line. Okay, I'll bite. Only once what? If you could only do what once, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Only once what? What do you think it is? Only once what? And now we have a full view of the cliffs in the distance, which when we look back on them are really cool. And here are some of the cliffs up close. It's super hard to show in this lighting, and with the they've got these here, let me show you, these paths. They're trying to preserve the dead grass. Okay, I realized this restoration, I was being tongue-in-cheek, that this restoration area isn't just to keep the grass, but it's probably also to keep the cliffs from eroding as well. So I wasn't meaning to be disrespectful there. Okay, we enjoyed the views too much. It's 5:55. We won't make it to the co-op, so it's back to the bakery for pizza for dinner. Thumbs up for pizza. It is time to leave Hornby Island, only it looks like we are not leaving on the 10 o'clock ferry. Because it's a tiny little ferry there, I don't know if you can see, and they're putting the last of the cars on, and we did not make it. Wah wah. Well, in fairness, we left the campsite at 5 to 10. So
we were kind of expecting to make it.
Yeah,
so.
We weren't really thinking. We thought we might get lucky, but it's not looking good that they're going to fit us on this tiny ferry. So we will either get super lucky. Oh, look it.
No chance. We're the next one, though.
There's one more car. The light's red. Let's see. They have closed the gates.
Let's go get coffee.
So we are first in line for the next ferry, only Tim apparently doesn't care if we make the next ferry. He cares more about going to get coffee now. Okay, so we are waiting for the next ferry, and we've had a wonderful little vacation here on Hornby. It was, you know what, we actually had an even better time than the first time we came. So I guess maybe because we know the island better and we knew what we like to do, and we tried a few different hikes, and I don't know, we just even had a better time than the first time. So we enjoyed Hornby. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to wait for the ferry back to Denman and then back to the main island of Vancouver Island and head home now and wash up. I don't think my feet have ever been so dirty. There's a lot of sand here and a lot of dusty roads. And it's been hot, so we've been wearing our flip-flops all week. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Be sure to comment and let us know your favorite places to go for fun vacations, and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.